but right now we're joined by head coach and general manager of the Vipers, Jason McKee. And Jason, for the most part, at least from up here, it seemed like your team was dialed in, generated a lot of opportunities, did a lot of good things, couple of mistakes, but not very many in the grand scheme of things, but it's still just a way not to win here tonight. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, did the same thing again, played well for 40 minutes, and then, just hurt ourselves. You got a 1-goal lead, and we got a defenseman pinching in nowhere. And then the next shift, you pass him the puck for no reason, and you give up 2 goals. All of a sudden, you went from playing a real structured, hockey game, having a 1-0 lead, to just poor decision making, and it killed us, and it hurt us again. And another bad bounce in overtime, and that's it, and you lose the game. So it's like I said, we're going through some adversity, but a lot of it is self-inflicted, and we got to value those things, and until we start to value it, this one stings. I think we were in full control of the game, and those decisions really turned the outcome, and unfortunately we did that to ourselves.
And it seemed like anyway, sort of like the game in Alberni Valley, where it's a bit of a sleepy first 40 minutes, although still more opportunities probably for your group that time. You get the game's first goal. How good did it look at that time when you're able to manufacture lots of great chances, some big saves that sort of kept it scoreless, but to finally break one through had to do wonders early.
We got to start to score too. I think we're relying so much on our defensive game right now, and we had more than enough opportunities to have at least 1 or 2 on the board before we got our first one. So we got to start to bear down there and be more productive in those scoring areas when we get those chances. And I'd be more concerned if we weren't, but I thought we did create enough grade A chances, and puck doesn't go in. I think we had a couple breakaways tonight, and we don't get anything to show for it, but it's just a frustrating night for sure, just in regards to that last 10 minutes. You play so well up to that point, and you do all the things that you talk about going into it, and then for whatever reason, just a couple of poor decisions that really hurt us.
You're able to tie it though, which was crucial. It seemed like there was that window that you were talking about, and really it was encompassed in about a 3 or 4 minute window. What did you like about the way the team was able to chip back into it? That was a great pass, nearly identical to the first one, just to get the game tied. It had to be pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. It was nice to see. We attacked with speed, and we drove the net, and we got the puck to that area. So those were basically 2 of the identical goals, which, if you want to score, you're going to have to get to those areas, and the guys that did a good job of getting there, and we need to do that a little bit more. But like I said, I think we generated enough opportunities offensively to not be in a 1-goal game, and then we were, which was fine, and then we just kind of, like I said, shot ourselves in the foot, if you want to use that term. Back-to-back
games where it's sort of been like this, a quick turnaround tomorrow against the same team, obviously with what you were able to accomplish for a good chunk of the game. How do you bear down on those chances? You've generated them. Now, how do you finish on that? Scoring goals is probably the hardest thing to do in the game. What do you say or do or mention to the guys in order to get them to get over that hump?
You got to keep going. I think when you get those chances, you really got to lock into what you want to do, read the goalie, and I think that's a big part of it. Shoot to score. I think that's the other thing is, sometimes I think we're in scoring areas and we just put it on net, and there's areas of the ice where you need to do that, and there's areas where you're in the scoring zone that you want to kind of pick that spot and really let her go. So, and the other thing is just getting traffic and some of those hard working goals too. The chip-ins, the deflections. It doesn't always have to be off the rush.
Coach and general manager Jason McKee joining us here in the Applewood Heating and Air Conditioning post-game show.